Hello and welcome back to the Audacious Altmer. So, Lich has won the little vote we had in the comments, so we're going to stay a Lich. And this is really going to change how we're going to play for quite a lot of this. One, gives us a lot more learning, like a lot. At 5, means that we now have 72 Magicka overall. That's fantastic. That means we've got a lot of opportunities for expansion there, if we can get a little bit of our Magicka turned into troops. We need to wait for it to recover, but it's still there. It also means we can't die, which is pretty cool. It means we're really not worried about age. We weren't really worried about age before, but now we're really not worried about age. And it also means that we're never going to have children. So our wife becomes basically a stat bot. I mean, our current wife is fine. I mean, she has sympathy for Daedric cults, which is kind of alright. She still likes us at 100. You know, we're getting there in terms of converting her over, but not completely. However, it does mean that everyone doesn't like us. Our liege, although he's okay with us, still is like, there's a Lich Necromancer. That's not really something I want to deal with. So, yeah, we got options. I don't think we're quite at the point of revealing our cults, but we're almost there in terms of doing that. Being wounded also does not affect us whatsoever. How many troops do we have? Okay, let's say we have around 1,000 troops right now. If we add up everything. We can't start a faction because we're on the council. Okay. So, I'm trying to think what kind of factions we have available. I'm wondering whether we want to just leave the council. I mean, we're currently his divine prosecutor, which is the court chaplain position, which is what I was laughing. I didn't even realize we'd got that position fully. That's ironic, given that we're not even a follower of his religion. You know what, I think we're going to hold on a little second here. I'm definitely going to get that favor. Yeah. We now have 4 characters who has favors. 3 of them are on the council, I think. 4 of them are on the council. So if we can get a plot that we want to fire, then we can draw them all into our faction. So I'm actually going to leave his council, just so I can have a look at what our options are. Yeah, resign from council. What are our options in terms of a faction? There are no possible factions. Please let me back on your council. Right. Let's close our spellbook. Double check that there are no factions, which there aren't. Don't know why there's no factions. I guess there's just nothing to allow us to take over or anything. We could go for an independence war, but that's really not going to cut it. Yeah. We can do a de jure claim on this land, but wait. We already hold the duchy, don't we? We do. That's a very weird war that we're allowed to do here. Independence also doesn't really fit with what we're going for here. So yeah, let us back on the council and we'll get some claims, maybe. Still looking to attack Ebendlen at some point. We can actually just do a conquest. How many men do they have? 800. We have more. That seems good. Declare war. Right. Raise up our troops. Get everyone merging up in this one. And see what we can do here. Point Councillor. You'd like me to be your Magister. Sure. What position is that, actually? Oh, yep, again. It's Court Chaplain / Magister / whatever. It's the religious leader, basically. Oh, that is because our learning is so high. I did forget. Our learning is amazingly high, which is why we're in there. Everyone's going to invite us to plots non-stop. I mean, we're a Lich, right? I was going to remove us here, but is there any reason we shouldn't lead? I mean, is there a chance we'll die in combat? Probably very low. Yeah, let's just lead battles. That seems like the perfect place for our Lich to be. I always imagined I would be the first of us to go. Why would you imagine that? You're immortal. Anyway, but now I'm mourning the departure of my dear friend. Never again will I hear Serena's jolly... Wait, she died? She was murdered. I mean, yeah, definitely wasn't natural causes, given that she's a vampire. Alright, well, goodbye, vampire friend. Yeah, never again will I hear a jolly laugh or receive her wise counsel, as if I have lost an essential part of myself. I could distance myself from all my friends. You know what? Let's do it. Our friendships are over. We're a Lich now. We don't need any friends. We'll isolate ourselves. We're also brave. Fantastic. Right. Yeah, now we can just siege it down. Perfect. 100%. Offer peace and enforce our demands. We now have another province. We have Ebendlen. We've expanded quite a lot over there. Invite to plot against this guy. No. Do we have anybody we want to give away land to right now? Probably not. Maybe somebody on my council to get them to like us. Maybe our spy master, although he's a eunuch, so actually there's no point giving him land. Maybe I'll give it to my chancellor and my steward. Yeah, so I'll give you Ebendlen. They vote no. Voter is malcontent. You know what? How about I give you the land? Now how do you feel about being malcontent? Oh, you're all for it, right? Okay. Weird. Right. And actually, I'm also going to grant him the other one as well. He has so many favors. That's fine. He can have both bits of land. There's an inquisitorial conquest. That's fine. Invite to plot. No, I don't want to kidnap him. Fine. Still don't want to openly adopt our faith. Yeah, seems to be doing all right. Oh, I should disband our troops at the very least there. Oh, I think I also disbanded the... Oh, maybe all of the special troops weren't there anymore. That's fine. Right. Got a little bit of money. Still saving up for our upgrades to our holdings. Very slowly, given that peasants keep wanting things. Okay. People don't like me very much. This might be a short-lived lich thing if it's not finished. Just saying. An army of shambling undead has risen out of the sea, commanded by a small group of slowed necromancers, mobilized for war on the shoreline of our land. Slowed invaders demand absolute unconditional surrender and threaten destruction of our homeland if we do not capitulate. And the Order of the Black Worm rebels have risen up in Sonor, led by a militant. If not swiftly crushed, this revolt could spread like wildfire. Well, I don't have the resources to take them out. I'm afraid. The High King doesn't like me anymore. Although we did win in one of these wars because I think these rebels took out the other rebels or something. Oh no, that's a different slowed. I see. One of my commanders became better, I guess. That's good. Okay. Yeah, this isn't going too well in terms of us keeping the land, but it's fine. Invite to plot. Great military talent. That's fine. We'll take him on. 25 marshals. Very, very good. One of my commanders is even better. We'll ignore the invites to plots. Right. Still. Excuse me? How did we die? Excuse me? Char info. I want to see. I can't see anybody else's. Very annoyingly, I can't see anyone else's ID. Let's go for play ID. Let's be risky. 37301. Oh, is it just? Oh no, you don't do play ID. It's just play 37351. I forget how you change character. Let's turn off char info. I have no idea how we died. Alright, well. Turn off char info. That's fine. I thought it was just play and then you put in a character title. We might not. Might just be I put in the wrong ones. Anyway. That's not very good. I'm just gonna say Ditch is looking a lot better now, given I suspect we died from a lich event. Although, yeah, I have no idea how we would even find out how we died. We'd have to tag switch. I forget how you switch. There's definitely a way of doing it. I think it's like play something, but anyway, that's fine. Okay, now here's the point where everyone who voted. Oh wait, we're still a lich on this one. Oh, that's the wrong one to load up, isn't it? where we think the Lich events are causing us problems. Why would I load up the one that's us being a Lich? Ah, right. So this is the one I loaded up. I think it's this one's the one I'm actually looking for. That seems a little bit far in the past. You know what? Give me a second. I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. We are a little bit in the past. Just a little bit. But we're okay. We're back to normal. We are no longer a Lich because it appears that there are events that will just kill you. Which is what I'm assuming that was, because we didn't get any pop-ups or anything. Like, we didn't get any events. We got basically nothing in terms of that. We weren't leading an army. We just died. And I'm assuming it's a Lich event. So, Ditch has won. Right. What do we do now? Well, where were we? Well, I guess before that we were going to have children with our wife, and we're going to live a long, happy life not as a Lich. Okay. We do have some magic, though, which we didn't have before. We are also about to lose I think that's our liege about to lose a war. That's okay. Right, one of my commanders became better. And another quiet evening. How peaceful. After writing a few letters and going over some paperwork, I stopped to look out the window and gaze upon my beautiful domain below. I feel a little lighter. Wait, I just noticed my ring of sunfire is missing. Ah, so we're just behind that point in terms of where we saved. That's alright. An old wound is aggravating and painful. May Xerxes have mercy on us. Okay, we've got an infection. It's really quite bad. Okay. We have a lot of money as well, and a lot of people inviting us to the same plot. My absent-mindedness has caused me to misplace my artifacts. Oh no! My +2 axe! Ah, it's gone. Alright, well, that's a bit unfortunate, really. That's okay. My liege, I believe some of your vassals can be discouraged from joining factions. My wife would never join a faction against me. That's absolutely fine. You don't need to discourage her from anything. My commander has become better. And we've not randomly died, which is definitely a positive on this one. Right. Galgalil, that's us. Our liege likes us more. That's fine. Your infection has put you in grave danger on multiple occasions. The pain and foul smell have finally subsided and your wound looks clean. How many occasions could it have been? It's only been a couple of months. Right. The week before the tournament was a stressful one. Stands for the spectators had to be erected. The knights who arrived needed housing. My armor needed to be refitted. And say, of course I won't win anything. Or the wine will flow afterwards. Yeah, the wine will flow afterwards. Yeah. The wound is finally healed, leaving a pretty grotesque scar behind. We're scarred. Large groups of bandits are preying upon the roads and paths of Vessalon. Typically, bandits are always an issue, but on a much smaller scale. Well, hire the fighters. How much do we have to pay? 50. Oh, well, fine. Whatever. Okay. Can we attack these guys? Was our truce up? Our truce is up. We should attack them. That seems like a very good idea. Right. Declare a war. Attack them. Raise up our troops. And... oh, they've got... their troops are there. It's very unfortunate for us. Okay, I do also want to go and perform some magic. Let me open my spell book. And... summon some Dremora. Yes. Greater version of the spell. Then summon some more Dremora with a... wait, why can I not use the greater version of the spell again? Oh, because I don't have enough magic. Okay. So we have 2,400. Disband those. Right, merge up. They are already sieging our land, which isn't great, but that's fine. It's not great, but it is... we can live with it, is what I'm getting at. Yeah, we should head up out there and back in again, so we don't take attrition. We'll have our 30 Marshal leading. Our expert spell sword. He is amazing in every way. We'll then have that guy leading the other side. What's that? Oh, I think there were two things overlapping there. I thought he had a new trait. Oh no, that is a new trait. Vain. Alright, cool. I thought that was the fashionable trait, but no, it's vain. Okay, or maybe they renamed fashionable into vain. fashionable one from the base game, or is that a mod? That's the problem with playing too many mods, is you don't entirely know what everyone is. Right, close that. This war isn't going quite as I thought it would. I lose more men per battle than I planned, and the sieges are going on forever. I haven't had any. More manpower and more siege weapons what I need. Perhaps a friend could assist me with this. Yes, it's Minder Tuma Bekus the Holy. Now, I will say, yes, I did call him Minder, and somebody did point out, yes, it's Minder. But you have to understand, this is a fantasy world, and there's all sorts of things. It's got a weird name like Tuma Bekus. I just went with the first thing that I thought looked okay. Yeah, I understand it's Minder. Thank you. But yeah, I kind of thought it would be something a little bit more fantasy-like. That's my natural assumption. I'm going to ask him for money, not for troops, because I don't think we need any troops. Oh, we're going to get them. Nice. We have captured that guy, and for the second time this... ooh, wait, he joined my war. I asked him for money, and he joined the war anyway. Well, it's not really what I want. I also really didn't want somebody else to siege this. That's not really what I was looking for, but okay. Oh. Are we now in charge? Yeah, now we're in charge. It's fine. I'll salt it down. 100%. And accept. Nice. We've now taken Ebendlen for the second time this episode. I'm going to disband using this in case our other troops get disbanded, because I want to keep them up there. Right, we can usurp the kinhold of Ebendlen. I'm not going to do that. And we can give that away to people. Now, they all quite like us now. I'm going to give it to my steward and my chancellor, because that's what I was going to do before, and then I was not allowed. Ebendlen. Right, that's my chancellor of some land. And then my steward, grant him the other one. Fantastic. Do they have... yeah, they're the first. I'm just checking. Are they both lowborn? Yeah, they were both lowborn, so they have no family. That's okay. Right. And now we have some vassals, and things are going well. That's what I like to see. Everything's kind of falling into place. We also have a lot more money than we had earlier as well. According to your chief justiciar, Gillian, the peasants of Vesilon are having frequent troubles with highwaymen and wild beasts. He suggests constructing a series of outposts along the roads of Vesilon. The peasantry would feel much safer, and it might even lead to more peasants moving to the country. County? County. Yeah, sure, we'll pay the 3 gold, whatever. Ooh, yeah, grab that one. It's okay. I've been away from Alienor for such a long time. Wait, have I? Where am I? If I've been away for such a long time. I'm over here converting. I see. Interesting. Recently, my courtiers have started mentioning that my attire, my speech, and my mannerisms, even my smell, seem less like what befits a true highborn Altmer, and more like what they would expect to find in a lowly man or beast. Maybe a holiday back home would benefit me. Then go on pilgrimage back home, or and say there's nothing wrong with the way I am, and become impure. I like that. He has impure blood. Shame on them. Yeah, shame on them. I'm gonna go on a pilgrimage. Yeah. Also, does that mean we have 2? Oh, they're not quite the same icon. Adventurer and on pilgrimage are very, very slightly different. Okay. It's okay. Right. Due to the unsanitary conditions in Rosefield, large packs of skeevers have infested the region. Alright, hire the fighters. You were very heroic, Merak. Very heroic indeed. Here's your money. Right. Verdant hillsides, abundant fruit orchards, and awe-inspiring towers serve as a backdrop to a reinvigorating experience. I am treated to calligraphy and sculpting classes, baths and hot springs, delicious Altmeri cuisine, tours of ancient shrines and palaces. I return home feeling like a true Altmer, and my courtiers inform me that my purity is inspiring to all. It was a journey worth taking. Fantastic. And with that, I'm going to end the episode there. It's kind of perfect because we've just become pure as we have ditched the Lich as well. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.